Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Revival issue 32. Before I start talking about this issue, just want to give you guys a couple updates. Of course, I have Comic Uno episode 110, I think we're up to, and that's show where I review all the comics I read this week in one show, and here are those exclusive comics. We got Van Helsing Van Helsing vs. Dracula issue 1, Birthright issue 10. Welcome Back issue 1 from Boom, Postal issue 6, Fathom Blue issue 3, Injustice Gods Among Us year 4 issue 8, Silk issue, what are we up to now, issue 6, Secret Wars Secret Love issue 1, Invincible issue 122, Wonder Woman issue 43, Spider-Verse issue 4, Star Wars Kanan issue 5, Runaways issue 3, and Inferno issue 4. So if you want to go check out all those reviews, go to Comic Uno episode 110, which is annotated. But let's talk about Revival issue 32, one of my favorite indie titles out there, one of my favorite titles out there, period. So with this cover, I was super excited. We're finally getting to see M and Dana face to face again. I feel like it's been a while. They've been going on their own adventures for a couple of arcs now, I would say, and now they're finally together, where I feel like the story's the best, where we get to see Dana and M together. Really like the painting style of this cover. You really see the emotion, literally mascara running down M's face, and I feel like the trembling we get to see, and just the sad face of seeing Dana maybe having to shoot her sister. So very, very emotional cover here. And artwork the same. Really just emotion all the way through, because this is a very emotional issue. You just get to see the pain that's in Dana's face, hitting M in this issue, just having this sibling rivalry for a reason, though. Kind of for the better. You know, all the blood is really well done here, too. So yeah, wonderful artwork. Let's see what's going on with the story, though. So with this issue, we get to see some flashbacks, which is something I actually been really waiting for with this series. Especially towards the beginning of this series, I feel there was a lot of reference to the past. You know, Dana had a child. She wasn't the best teenager. And Martha, you know, / M being a good daughter, and now these roles kind of being reversed. And we're really seeing how these sisters didn't have a relationship growing up. Even though their mother passed away, they were both the female figures for each other. They really did not treat each other right. And we're seeing that, those flashbacks, and how they coincide with what's going on now, where Martha is really upset that her friend died because of these people, and she wants to kill this guy, and Dana's like, no, this is not who you are, and she's like, yeah, this is who I am now. And Dana's just worried if her father's gonna find out all about this, because she's been keeping the secret that M is a reviver this whole entire time, and by the end, it's the guy that M wants to die is dead. We don't really know who killed him, so I'll have to find that out. Because she walks into the area and he's already dead, so we'll see where that goes. And by the end we get to see, you know, family reunion. The father comes into the picture, M's face is all beaten up, and it heals. And the father finds out that M is a reviver, a moment that I've been really waiting for with this series, and that's how the issue ends. This is probably one of the best issues of Revival since the beginning of this series. Now, I actually read Revival from trade for this series. I read it, the first 2 trades, and then I got into single issues probably like last year. So I've been reading it in single issue for a while, but because I read it in trade, it was kind of a faster paced series. And now, you know, reading it in single issues, it's a different type of paced series. But I do feel like this is the best emotional issue. I feel like there was a lot of emotional issues in the beginning of the series, because we get to see M and Dana together a lot. Their stories are very intertwined. Dana trying to find out who killed M, and M just kind of discovering herself as a revival. And then throughout the past couple of issues, like I've been saying, they've been you know, going their other paths. You know, M being pregnant, that Dana still does not know, and Dana, you know, dealing with her stuff with the as a police officer, and as revivers and trying to figure out what exactly revivers are and how the police are figuring out what revivers are. But like I was saying, why I love this issue so much is because we get to see these sisters together, and through the flashbacks, I think this is the best issue to have flashbacks, you really see how these sisters switch roles as they grew up. Dana was a troublemaker, you know, she was always doing the wrong thing, and Martha was the tattletale. And now it's kind of reversed where Dana's like, oh, well, I'm going to tell Dad everything that's going to happen, and wants to be like more like her father and be this good mother to Cooper. And now Martha is pregnant, just like Dana was when she was younger, wearing the same sweat jacket that Dana wore when she was a teenager, and they just totally switch roles, and M's just like, I'm kind of done being the good girl, but it's not that cliche way, it's like, I'm done being the good girl, run away. I feel like they have enough emotion here that makes it seem not okay, but it makes it seem plausible that she wants to be a different person, because technically she is a different person. She died, and now she has another chance at life, and she feels like that other life she lived wasn't what she wanted to be. And I mean, I think there is a middle ground from what M is and what Dana was. I feel like there is this middle ground hopefully M will find, but I think it will be a really interesting arc again, because what I loved about this comic, and still do, is this family aspect, and now we're finally bringing that together again, and what will happen to M now that her father knows. It's just a great emotional issue, and another favorite part of mine here is that fight where Dana just brings M to the floor, just punching M and say, why do you do the things that, you know, why do you make me do these things? And then you get to see that parallel from the flashback, is that was the same fight, of why they do these things is to protect one another. It's like this really crazy, corrupt way they're doing this, but they're doing it to protect each other. So I feel like that's such an interesting aspect, and I love that parallel, really the parallels throughout the whole issue between the flashbacks and the present time, and how these two switch roles, like I said. I love this issue. It was so well done. I can't wait to read this, maybe in trade too, seeing this all back to back, and where the series goes. Supposedly, I think next issue is supposed to be new reader friendly, looking at Dana's point of view and looking at M's point of view. So very excited to see where this goes. If you're not reading Revival, pick up this series. It's so well done. One of my favorites, and Revival is by far my pick of the week. It was, again, one of my favorite issues in a while, and I give this 5 stars. It was really a perfect issue, and everything you really wanted from Revival. I think that everything that's been building up for a while from the series kind of explodes in this issue, and Tim Seeley just does such a great job. So 5 stars, this is my pick of the week. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, in the description below, there's links for my comic book, Like Father Like Daughter. And don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father Like Daughter. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.